Instead, look, look, yeah. Full court press or full blitz, we going all out. It don't matter any time of day, I came to ball out. We TCG, never duck a smoker, any call out. Better be ready to go to war until we fall out. 0 to 60 like ludicrous, we came to roll out. You know I gotta get my check, so please don't make me hold out. Bust down Cuban, a summer day, I make it cold out. They was hot then, now they cold now. Left wrist dripping, I got it froze now. Went from rags to riches, take the clothes now. My name heavy all across the globe now. We ain't playing HBCU, I strike up the band. Stomping on them like a cute dog or alpha man. In Miami, hard rock jumping like a rock band. You know me, I love my green and cheese like a Packers fan. I'm a player, gotta keep it player, how the game go. With the steppers, I ain't gotta tell them, they just train to go. Calling plays and I'm calling shots like the head coach. First class, so we take the private, we don't do coach. They was hot then, now they cold now. They was hot then, now they cold now.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
I never seen that. Well, what happened?
He kicked us.
This ain't happened for me overnight. Bet against me, you gon' pay the price. Down the business, I ain't playing nice. So ahead of y'all, I'm out of sight. When you pop it, they don't wanna slice. Breathe and envy, that's a part of life. Mediocre, that just won't suffice. Better now than ever. Ain't no cracking under pressure. The boy's clever. If I did it, it was stellar. Nobody fresher. Stop complaining, man, my head hurts. These catchy records ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the catalog, you know I got some scars on me. Just getting started, you don't really wanna start with me. It's John Kill, I would sacrifice a heart in me. For family, high roller.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington Commanders. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage. As he's dropped at the 17. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 46 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Now, these two teams, Charles, Arizona and Washington, 2023, a new beginning for both. Of course, for the Cardinals, a new coach, Jonathan Gannon, coming over from Philadelphia, where he was the defensive coordinator on their run to the NFC title, and then new ownership here in Washington.
And that gives each franchise a chance to start fresh, to turn the page. And looking at Washington, they could be sneaky good. Despite the fact they didn't make the playoffs last year, and the other three teams in their division did, Washington finished 500.
Nah, that's crazy. What the fuck is that nigga on?
Touchdown, Arizona. Elijah Moore, 43 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Khalif Raymond. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
That was a crazy play.
Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I seen you was guarding him. I didn't know what else to do.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here.
Nah.
I think I can search for the next year.
I ain't no dummy.
Absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. And now the rookie's free. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
Damn, they ain't even giving me no choice to fucking decline it or not.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd
Oh, it
and
was
9.
a false start.
Richardson to throw off play action. At the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Gibbs is into the end zone.
They on to the wrong motherfuckers. Good shit.
Now the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. A first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 3rd and 20. Now Fields going to move him around. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here now a 3rd and 20. Fields. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Jefferson going to go in motion right.
So you ain't used to this type of shit, huh?
They snap it to Fields. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Here's Fields. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs.
Stacey.
Touchdown, Washington. Josh Jacobs, 62 yards. And the Commanders are back within a couple of the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And good coverage there on special
I thought Dude was
teams
going to
as
stand
he'll
up
get him
and
down shy of the 20.
tackle his ass.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw taken in by Diggs. And he's going to get this.
How you got both the Diggs brothers?
First catch of the new
I
season
just
for
peeped
him,
that.
and he picks up the first. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Oh, damn, somebody got...
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly to get him. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the third down. Play action. Now Richardson. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete. Jason Derulo.
Taken in at the 11. That'll be put in the books as a 53.
Taking the 11, we'll play it at the 6.
Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2. There he goes, right side.
Hey.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Fields now to throw.
As long as he didn't pick it off, I ain't even tripping.
Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Nah, for sure. I realized that since he had him pressed, I don't know why I passed it.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's going to hurry his guys to the line. But here we go on 4th down. Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
It's crazy as I knew you damn near was going to do that, and I just got caught on the middle linebacker.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
He ain't going to pick it off?
Down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Diggs in motion left. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not lapping it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points.
That's a win to throw to
in range for a field goal or maybe more. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away.
They're going to get out of the fucking ball.
Quick incompletions, and now just one more away from getting off the field. Whoa. Now, could they dial the blitz here or just drop everyone in the coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that.
Wait, that was on purpose?
It's no good. So
Brick flip B.
It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Oh,
and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Any nigga you need, any nigga need me to get on, bro, call me, bro.
Should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense? When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Touchdown, Washington. Josh Jacobs.
Hey, G, cuz that's a nigga that your niggas barely paid.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field.
I missed 2, bro. I missed 2.
Touchdown of the game, and they lead.
Oh, shit.
Now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
I'm over here just doing dumb shit, bro.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
It's really supposed to be 14-14 now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they're out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Richardson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
I was right there. Good shit.
Before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Oh, my good man.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. From the gun.
Did I do that?
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And brought down there by Taylor Rapp.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game. It's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. And he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Eluding the pressure
I'm
right.
running with him.
He wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Diggs, the motion man left.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Going for it on fourth. Richardson escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Gibson. And that'll move it a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend.
Really missed the tackle.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Jameer Gibbs.
Bro, like on some real shit, you just gotta miss this one too, so we can go into OT.
And the Cardinals have even the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
All the game's done.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Facts.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you meant to?
And now look at this. Big game. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I was getting the fuck out of X once I realized he fumbled.
Kickoff weekend. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Counter play with Jacobs. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard
bro? That was
loss.
hella
That's
mean.
going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nah.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He fell asleep.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Oh my God!
The Cardinals have got it.
God!
And this return is going to be halted around the 28-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
That's Garrett Wilson, bro.
As they try and get downfield.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. Whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
That's a big one.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
There he goes, left side. Breaks through the contact.
I'm breaking up.
Cardinals. Jahmyr Gibbs now with his third touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Cardinals will add to their fourth quarter lead. Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that one. We're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers, all of them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
Richardson will throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this
that nigga threw a dot to the up.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. Here's second down. Second down, Jacobs once more. And they can't bring him down. Shreds him with his stiff arm.
I tried to. That's just Jacobs.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10.
He's a Washington Commander.
Plus all 3 timeouts. Here's first and 10. They run the option here on first and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
This type of shit don't work again.
Gets this to Fant.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now.
You playing the legend of it.
That's Jacobs. And he is going
That's what I'm playing,
yardage here.
You playing a certified match.
Who cares, bro? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, guys.
He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. Big. It's not. That's an L.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
He wasn't asking for it, cheerleader.
I can afford a couple.
Excellent field position.
I don't know about no doubt.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
You say he ain't ready for the big leagues, Dave?
Seconds remaining in this
What the coach tell that nigga? You tell that
Good run for him. What else is new?
Yeah, he said he ain't ready for his brother. Get back on deck.
So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now Washington going to use the second of
Nigga tell me that in the draft, not one player.
That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far.
Right.
He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Oh, it ain't over. My cuz get the ball back. Okay, what you said he could do? Oh, he ain't got no timeouts? Okay.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they
Ooh, on the 3?
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead.
Yeah,
but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. Powering forward. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Fields. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And now time is a giant issue. That would have been important to maybe get you into Hail Mary range. But this defense is certainly going to make it tough. And that's going to fall incomplete.
Able to connect to Jacobs. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
That's better.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here comes 2nd down. On 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be going deep.
That's what I'm saying. They pulled that gay shit.
So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close.
What are we doing?
I didn't really got no games, but we going to playoffs or what?
Yeah.
We ready.
Do whatever.
This how you do it, cuz.
You turned the injuries off?
Yeah, no.
Around that time I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But that was for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent. I do what it take to win. I came first place again. I'm coming too hard, no they won't see me fall. I ain't never gonna let them win. I've been on my grind, but man I don't skate. I'm putting up race, I ain't doing no days, no they couldn't relate. Can't even touch for my heart in the safe. I'm trying to get out the hood to the lake. I want the crib with the leg in the back. QB sneaky, getting attacked. Go through the hole like cat in the hat. This a Hellcat, this ain't no scat. Doing a dash, you know what I mean? Doing my big one, letting them see it. And I'm gonna put on for my whole team.
Anybody play this week? No. Buddy. I think we're 17-0 too. Nobody played this week.
It looks like Washington gonna play Green Bay. May the best man win.
Who's gonna play Green Bay?
Washington. Oh, what team he got? Yeah, Washington, right?
Mm-hmm. Who played this week?
The other team beat that nigga, that's why.
No, you have Dave in the NFC Championship.
What team you got, dude?
I got the Dolphins. He gonna play. That nigga play me next week.
We play again.
We gotta wait one more game.
You ready?
Yeah, I gave you the win. So you can,
that should have been for the first round bye like this.
Deshaun Watson for MVP.
Who got Deshaun?
I do. Texans got Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year went to Devontae Adams. Defensive Player of the Year, DeMarcus Lawrence. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Quentin Johnston for the Texans. Defensive Player of the Year is Will Anderson for the Dolphins. Best quarterback was the Ravens, Jared Goff. Best running back, Christian McCaffrey for the Texans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough.
You got to go to y'all. You got to go to NFC, cuz.
January afternoon. And ultimately, he stopped right where
you got to read yours. You got to NFC.
Gone down to a knee at the 25.
Josh Jacobs, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Derek Brown, 49ers.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And
he's going to lose yardage here. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jack Campbell for the Commanders. Best quarterback is Deshaun Watson. Best running back, Josh Jacobs.
I thought they were going to switch out. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time.
Deontay Johnson.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great
penetration as they stuffed that one. Derek Johnson, 49ers. Best linebacker is Jay Bosa, for the Giants. Best DB.
Even though he's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against it, 3rd and 5.
Really good.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
On play action, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Here's Fields. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to throw, Fields. This one brought in by Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard.
Now it's Fields. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Again, Fields into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. First and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 92 yards. And the Cards are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
You get this one away.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense. That D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Richardson off the play fake. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Samson Abukum in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll go again with Gibbs. Oh, Bulls over it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Richardson now on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Gibson. And And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to that big play.
And the running lane's not
AP,
existent in this
nigga.
first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
AP and who?
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jacobs going to try the middle. It's just across the 25-yard line. Christian Gonzalez up to make the play. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short.
Damn.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to
damn.
Goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half.
Who did that?
Later in the game. This might be the key play of the game. Showing up here.
This nigga
Tackled just past
90 yards.
Fields going to hold these guys to the line.
That nigga B should be glitching every time he kicking or something.
To his right.
That motherfucker glitching his ass shit though.
Right at midfield. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Play action. It's Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Fields. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Fields. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Fields now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before they started this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even, it's down the numbers. There he goes.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
He takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No talent on the field.
Yeah, no
Oh,
flags,
man.
and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
How the fuck that just happened?
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
Niggas, because niggas JV for real.
And he's got it. It's now a 13-7 ball game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
Didn't he take this one to the house too?
As they get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
But I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with a big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Fighting off the defender. Just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Gibbs will try and pick it up. He will have a first down here.
They gave it to him.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Who's that, Dalvin Cook?
to Gibbs on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Richardson to throw off play action. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. 3rd and long for Richardson. Going deep for Diggs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And they're going to speed things up here. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. On 1st down, Richardson. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Put them phones up.
The Cardinals on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. DJ Reader in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So niggas be hella mad when he make that one. It's all, every game, all game. The one you don't want him to make, he make it.
That one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game.
Perfect game.
Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this could be the defining moment of the season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Going to look deep for Wilson. And got his man complete. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down
at the 31-yard line.
On play action, Fields.
Oh, shit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Cardinals will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Well, using the game though.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 7.
When this a bloodbath out there.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Elijah Moore, 62 yards. And the Cardinals are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And bulldozing his way through. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action, Fields. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the ball.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Cards are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
and it'll be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock to triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here's Fields. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be ball dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And the Cardinals season will continue as we say thanks for watching and so long.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my raptors. You ever offended my clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to win.
Man, you got an 89 overall team strap? No excuses.
Preparation beats opportunity, no? Being great.
You got an 89 overall team, no excuses.
Hey, Dave. Give me like 2 minutes. I'm about to hit this weed.
All right, back.
With the weather looking like in Green Bay.
You'll see. You'll see when we get here.
Let me see when I get there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just tell me.
Mm-mm.
What happened?
He said with that weather looking like in Green Bay.
We trying to see how should we dress. That's it.
We trying to catch y'all off guard to do your investigation.
Who on there investigation?
Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna block me from the pain I know. You have no other
Let's go to the ball.
the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and flatter, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules.
We gotta go play the cheesehead. We already know you put together a little program. We know you did. We put that shit together like Dion, huh? G, you guaranteed that one up there, G?
Huh?
You guaranteeing that one?
Of course. If I lose, man, I gotta be out here throwing like 8 picks.
You ain't gotta disrespect your opponent like that.
But I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and flatter, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules.
You just put more food to his fight. He better beat your head there.
I ain't playing with you. Keep playing. I'ma show you what these hands are doing.
What's that right there? You keep saying you don't know shit, huh? Okay.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap.
We just supposed to lose that damn now.
Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up.
That outside kick was big though.
Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings.
We from the clip.
Hey, vanilla ice, but I'm
My arm is good.
What's the good guy to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect for my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state of God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off.
Oh yeah.
This hard work gon' pay off.
Oh yeah.
I made myself a promise young. I would never work.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Green Bay Packers. No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. Richardson going right to the air. Flushed out right. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit, because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Richardson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look.
What am I doing?
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Oh, my.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll get this down to the 38.
Good shit.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Watson now going on the option right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own...
That's a Packers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
All right, come on, defense.
Remember the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Another run for Gibbs here. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave
it you got to take that.
Wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
On the give. Here's Gibbs. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Not much on that run, Charles.
That's exactly the way to execute a run. Guess correctly. They moved the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, that's me.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Diggs in motion left. On third down, here's Richardson. Finding room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Forced out to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Why is they not letting you pick the ball?
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Richardson. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Richardson has to get them to the line in a hurry now. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard and a lead.
As they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Third and goal here, a big play brewing in this NFC title game. Richardson now on third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Antonio Gibson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson just beating the play clock. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Here's 3rd and 6. Watson now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Flush to his right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Dancing to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a 4th down situation. Here's Matt Hawk now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Hand off now to Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Diggs going in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Diggs, the motion man left. On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Flushed out right. And incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Well, Richardson going to move him around. To throw is Richardson. Throwing on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Richardson on 3rd and short. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, and he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, Richardson.
Oh my.
He finds his time.
Oh my God.
That's complete.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Taking it
All right,
inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I don't want to play no more. I'm good.
1 quarter remains until the
I'm
NFC
good.
crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm good.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Bro, why did I...
Richardson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 of the 4. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. Gibbs is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Dallas Goedert from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take
defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, here's Murray. That is incomplete.
And it's one play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Play fake. Murray. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll go down, shot 40 at the 41. On the stop that time, it was Josie on the 41. Here's a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Chubb. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. We're talking about the team, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out. That made a really nice play.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll take this to him for about 4.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. Henry again on second down. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Why would you do it right? Oh my God.
It's intercepted. And to the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
48 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but works in problem.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This is 1st and 10. Watson to throw. That is incomplete.
Oh, my God. Big that.
Your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Watson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Watson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Being chased out left. Now a desperation.
Oh my God, bro, whatever, bro. I'm done with this game. I'm done, bro. Oh my God.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Now Rodgers gotta have this one.
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my ratchets. You ever offended my clearly crafted mission. You may have given them credit so you can save me. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the heights are going, I'm paid down. You pray for distance from guys like me, it's too late now. Preparation means opportunity, no? Being great, that's ambiguity, no? Too much at stake for your foolery, is it though? Keep on hating, it's due to me, did you know? What have I done? What are my motives? What am I thinking? What do you think? What's to be done? Who needs a motive? I won't be defeated. They don't want to see it, don't want to believe it, but no one will stop to the most uneven. I'm close to achieving my goals. I'm needing to show them everything that I believe in. I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. Hold up. Beautiful tragedies happen, one for the evening. No umbrella can shelter the way I storm on your weekends. I'm not interested in one form in the
Let me throw a ball, bro.
my achievements. One screw away from feeling I'm gonna lose it. So who's to blame if I cultivated a more? Stupid claims I'm a lunatic and I'm clueless, but you'll rule the day when I'm doing this for amusement. Preparation means opportunity, yes. Being great is ambiguity, yes. Too much at stake for your foolery, this a test. Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, I ain't stressed. You gonna stop me? Well, ain't that so? Ain't nothing gonna stop me from the pain I know. You have no other choice but to watch me with the flames I grow. You probably think that I'm ungodly, but I ain't that though. But I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing. We ain't even. Man, submit when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teeth. And you can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a strapped to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you crossing your act even. Preparation means opportunity, maybe. Being great is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't phase me. You ain't really hard like you imagine. Bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight, Bill. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes, I'm flattered, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With these hands are doing. I ain't playing with you. Keep playing, I'ma show you what these hands are doing.
Rodgers gonna shift him around.
got chicken to fry. Know some people out here picking a side. Know I'm out here picking a lot. Watching the face, watching the stakes. Niggas striking the time. TDE, it's the family, we them dominant dogs. Top tiering, when them comments involved, we out for it all. Rock solid, he ain't dropping the ball. Prime time, who want it with us? Us. Got clarity, longevity, like bus and bus. Got too far and it's the starving, this and that's a no-no. If I'm hungry, then I'm hunting, always on the go-go. Been a part of my whole
GG's. GG, scrap my boy.
Yeah, you gotta make me the winner.
That nigga was out there flinging that motherfucker. I just played against them. They're a 90 overall team, B.
Yeah.
Dave left the party?
Yeah, I don't quit.
I seen that nigga, but he came back.
That nigga quit.
Didn't take it, huh?
Yeah, I got that nigga up out of here too. You clicking, B?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Shit, your team better than mine too.
What's your overall?
Why that nigga quit? What happened?
Shit. You know how it be. When a couple plays don't go your way.
Huh?
You know how it be when a couple plays don't go your way. We can't speak on the next game though.
This nigga be able to do.
Definitely thought he was gonna beat me.
You said he thought he beat you? He said he beat both of them niggas up. He said he don't even know why I invited you to it.
You'll be destined to win it. I recreated my image. This was earned, never given. Gonna be that way till it's finished. Cause you be in your zone when you win it on your own when you win it. Wake up, look.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Miami Dolphins taking on the chance from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. The 2023 season has one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25.
And y'all starting seasons with guys jabronis. I don't want to hear that shit next time niggas get on Madden either.
Shit, you wasn't on, cuz.
Oh, I was at work. That's why I said I ain't tripping. Next time, though, I don't want to hear that shit.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This Super Bowl, of course, is a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Buying time to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
But one thing we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
Weak ass shit, man.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Rolling to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now Murray. Forced out to his left. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side.
I can off the goal route.
They're going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play.
Really?
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 0-0 our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues
do I need to say it again?
right after this
Buzz. But my nigga get illegal touches and shit. All type of weak ass.
1st and 10. Gibbs on the toss left. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Richardson to throw off play action. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down. He was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Richardson on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Richardson. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Richardson shotgun on third down. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Fourth down to give to Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb.
Bug.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Murray off play action. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
In motion, Slayton. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Now here's a timeout. They're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Play action. Richardson. In trouble, and he's taken down. DeForest Buckner, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. But I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Third and long for Richardson. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by who else? The former Cardinal, Patrick Peterson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Murray now. Turnover fest continues. There's another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
I think this one will arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Richardson. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, though, forcing the fumble. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for it. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling them for a loss.
Chubb again, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by McManus is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's a loose fumble. And they get him down the 9 before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Wow, that ball is not free.
Nigga always
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Sliding out of the pocket. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And this one is incomplete.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his 1st punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Be that nigga.
Intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
I lost this game.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Cards are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
I swear. Oh, my. Whatever, but I keep losing these games like this, bruh. Oh, my God.
Now a toss play to Gibbs. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll go again with Gibbs. No gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering to the field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On play action, it's Murray. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Still fighting for more. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Nick Chubb, 49 yards. And the Dolphins have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, 81 yards. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. first down, they'll run with Chubb. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 7. Play fake. Murray. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
My playmaker don't want to work.
Well, the defense circling now.
Buzz,
Down at 7. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try and run it with Gibbs.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
Play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Here's 1st down. back to throw. Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Murray to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Murray. It's complete to Williams. And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs.
Let's hope for a miracle, y'all.
Choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Murray sets to throw on 4th. This to possibly force OT. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your
bugs, more bugs, bro.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp.
Out every time I make this nigga fumble, but this nigga pick this shit right back up.
It's worth it. It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way.
Not even
they have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just
trying to run some baseball before I get off.
And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Shit, you and man, I'm damn near falling asleep already. Yeah, I see. I have to get on and see my niggas tomorrow.
Alright, love my niggas.
Good for you.
I can get it gone in a blink. Money. We can make a from the safe. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the money in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. Little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie hopping, need a they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide, stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. Money. We can make a from the safe. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at?
They couldn't see me coming with binoculars. Even if they did, tell me who the was stopping us. The options keep popping up. Cops trying to lock us up. When it's out the picture, but it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the
Open all the chakras up, the block is out it and molten lava. Check your thermometers. These rats is synonymous. The climates in Guatemala, bro. Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. Like sayonara. In fact, it's better if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve him. Tell me get him and he gone in the blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hatchback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the cash at? Can I talk my? Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful. I'm doing. Won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they book me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else, nigga. Do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. I used to wanna be like Wayne. I used to wanna be like Nip with the Cuban link chain. I used to rap like Jay, trying to make me a name. Now all I do is C5, and I'ma stay in my lane. I could do anything I put my mind to, that's facts. I wanna be a so I start. I like so I went on start flipping packs. I heard the drought 3 and said, dog, I'm a rap. I did that, superseded expectation. I refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. I'm the hottest rapper on the West, let's just face it. So put that pride to the side, then let's get paper. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. Bars, C5, just incredible. Hunger flow too. It's easy. Incredible. Stop, here we go. Bucket off the pick and roll. Shit, gotta go. We don't move it scary. Last time I shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You out of luck. Maybach, lay back, matte black. Just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent? I've been there. Lago and Bowie, I went there. Off of MLK, used to live there. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17. Back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with the life is at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why they talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move, it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play, and then it's time. Better believe we gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube. Why you always rapping about it that you do? Why you always rapping about it that you do? Hey, if it's up like that, it's stuck like that. If it's up like that, it's stuck like that. Sometimes my feelings are flying high. Sometimes I can't even give it a try. Sometimes my feelings are flying high. Sometimes I can't even give it a try. Sometimes my feelings are flying high. Sometimes I can't even give it a try. 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 Som understand up. Look, he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get it all prepaid. What you I'm on it, break, no side, know about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Kravitz half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she love that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me at the tell her it's not that. For the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say, set pace. Used to kick ball on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Rips in the denim, that's classic. These beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told. Gotta act your stat, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the jiggle and clap, jello. I've been on top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. For the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get it all prepaid. What you I'm on it, break, no side, know about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate.
First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the southwest eating fufu. And a hammer that I keep don't come with nails.